All right, let's talk a little bit about professional organizations and two major words that you guys got to learn today. All right? This is another misconception that is held out by the general consensus, and you guys are going to learn to translate. And you're going to translate uneducated to educated. And maybe that's a wrong way to say it. Ill-informed to informed. Because here's the two words I want to talk about today. The first word is called realtor. The second word is called a broker. All right? The word realtor or realtor, I get people all the time, not realtor, it's realtor, is a reserved word owned by the National Association of Realtors. And it's always all capital with the trademark logo after it. You can only use that word if you are a member of the NAR. Think of the NAR, which is the National Association of Realtors, as a union. That's the easiest way to picture this. Plumbers graduate plumbing school, then they join the plumbing union. You will join the union. It's called the NAR. If you do that, you get to use the word realtor. So when someone says you're a realtor, say, yes, I am. All right? For a number of years, I was not a member of the NAR. Why? Anybody understand why? Know why? Because I didn't do residential real estate. NAR specialty is residential real estate, and they use the MLS system. Commercial realtors or commercial professionals don't use the MLS system. We use a whole different thing, LoopNet, Xceligent, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. We don't join the NAR, but I'm still licensed. I was still a broker. So a broker is a level of license. That's all it is. Somebody that's went to school, passed the exam, you're a broker. I took my broker's license, joined the NAR, I'm now a realtor. But I can get paid a commission for brokering without being a member of the NAR, called commercial. And I'm not a realtor because I didn't join that union. So a lot of times people would come to me and they go, what do you do? Oh, I'm in real estate. Oh, you're a realtor. Well, as far as you know, yes. Technically, I was not because I didn't join the union. But a lot of people out there perceive the word realtor as being anybody that sells real estate. That's not true. Realtor only means you've joined the NAR. All right? Very key you understand that. A couple questions on the exam. A broker is a level of license. I'm a broker. But I'm also, now I'm a realtor because I joined the NAR. But for a while I was a broker without being a member, so I was not a realtor. And you guys are going to, how many in here are like Marion County, Johnson County? You're Bloomington, or you're, Brown County's in this board. See, I was in Bloomington for a while, but I'm not now. Morgan County? Morgan County's in our board. So we joined a local board called My Board, Middle Indiana Board of Realtors. That's like the local union. When you join that, part of your membership takes you to the IAR, which stands for guess? Indiana Association of Realtors, and part of it goes to the NAR, the national. So when you join the local board, you will also join the state and the national board. All right? Think of them like unions. local electrician union, the state union, and then the national union. Every state has multiple. We have like 22, 27 local. Bloomington is a different local board, but they still belong to the Indiana and the national. They're just a Bloomington board.
So that means that if for some reason I'd have to be on both.
Bingo. So because I joined the Indiana board, when someone lists a property with me, I put it in my board, my local board. Only people that have access to my board can see it. I am a member of Bloomington's board because I do stuff in Bloomington. If I list a house in Bloomington, people in Indianapolis cannot see it because you are not members of the Bloomington board. You would have to join that board. Or Richmond, or Fort Wayne's a different board. Lafayette's a different board. So you would join the local, that would roll to the state, which would roll to the national. But different local boards don't necessarily see each other.
Do you get a discount? Multiple? Well, because I know ours is what, $1,500 now, I think?
Yeah, well, sort of. Yes, you do. Because membership includes membership to the state and to the national. So like when I joined Bloomington as my secondary board, I was already a member of the state and the national, so I didn't have to pay that portion. I just paid the local fee. All right? So yes, you do get a discount because you're not rejoining the state every time. All right? So the NAR is the National Association of Realtors. They are allowed to use the word realtor. It's a reserved word. You're a broker level license, but a member of the NAR makes you a realtor. But you can still be a broker and get paid a commission for brokering deals without being a realtor. You just don't join the union. Now, 99.9% of you guys out there, that would make no sense because the one tool the union uses that you all want access to is called the MLS system, the multiple listing service. So they kind of control that one pipe fitting tool. And if you want to use that tool, you got to join the union. That's why you guys will join it. Not because you love being a member of them, but because you want access to the MLS to list your houses, to look for houses, as an investor to see potential buyers or whatever. All right? There are a whole bunch of organizations that are sub-organizations of my board. On that book, in the book there, you will see all these different ones. Now, let me tell you, this test is not one that's going to ask you what CREI means. So there's really no cause for you to try and memorize all those. It's not that big of a deal, okay? So you don't need to know that CRE is the Council of Real Estate, Certified Real Estate Broker, Residential Specialist, Graduate Institute, all of that. I will tell you the Women's Council on Realtors is the largest subgroup. It drives the majority. Once again, it is a female sport. The NAR is one of the, and there's an argument all the time, top 2 or 3 lobby groups in the U.S. We have a big lobby group in Washington for us. And they're one of the top 2 or 3 in size. Teachers Union is up there. The NAR does have this thing called professional ethics. We have an ethics. There is what they call the Code of Ethics. Anybody know what ethics are? What? Ethics are what you do when no one's watching. That's how my dad explained it to me. If you pick up the trash because someone's watching you, that's called peer pressure. If you do it on your own, that's ethics. If you lack a certain control of ethics, the NAR has a code of ethics that you will work by. Trust me, it's the minimum you should be doing. If you're only barely doing the code of ethics, you're probably doing something wrong. Our ethical standard ought to be held higher. There is a code of ethics. There are 17 code of ethics. We are not going to cover them individually. Your broker will cover them individually with you, but there are 17 rules by which you live by. The first 9 are your rules against how you treat your client. You guys ever heard of the book, Everything I Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten? Same book. That's what these rules say. Don't lie to your client. Don't cheat. Don't give mistruths about the property. Don't practice law. So it's common stuff that you guys would know. Don't spread rumors about other agents. We had that issue the other day where I had to take somebody's post off Facebook. All right? Which reminds me, if you are not a friend of mine on Facebook, friend of my personal Facebook, I admin a group called Real Estate Professionals, which you have to have a license to be on, and I will put you in that group. That group is not a fish in the barrel marketing group. Do not list a property and tell everybody in that group, I've got a new listing. I don't care. We all have the MLS. That group is designed for, hey, I've got a situation. What do you think about this? And we self-answer our stuff. If I catch you posting, I will delete it and send you a nasty email. Don't do that again. All right? I don't even post my classes on it. It's not a for sale kind of website. It is a let's help each other kind of website. So it's broken into 3 groups. Duties to your client, duties to the public, and duties to the other agent. There are 17 code of ethics. You will go over those with your broker that you will get to. And they'll tell you. But I'm telling you right now, it's all the stuff that you know. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, don't do all that. There it is. Our duties to the client, Articles 1 through 9, duties to the public, 10 through 14, and duties to the realtor. I think it's kind of funny that duties to your client are 9 rules, and there's only 3 on how you treat other agents. All right? There's another group called the Realists. They have a code of ethics. The Realists originally started out as a minority real estate company group for the minorities. They have kind of been absorbed so that we're all now in where we need to be. All right?